This guy knows a thing or two about deep runs in the postseason. Three-time NBA champ JaVale McGee in the house. Thanks for taking the time. You could be anywhere, but you're here with us. We appreciate you.
Absolutely, absolutely. I appreciate it.
You've been doing a lot of off-the-court stuff these days, including bringing fresh water to those in need. Tell us a little bit more of why you're here today with JUGLIFE and who it benefits.
I have a foundation called JUGLIFE Water, and you can go to JUGLIFEwater.com and check that out. It's a JUGLIFE Foundation. We build water wells in Uganda. And we also go around the world and we teach kids. We have programs of teaching kids the importance of drinking water and living a healthy and active lifestyle. So it's an amazing thing to be doing. And actually on June 15th, we'll be having a celebrity softball game at the Sutter Health field, where the new A's, where the A's are playing. Are they called the Sacramento A's now, or I don't know?
Not yet.
Not
yet. Hopefully that will be soon.
We're gonna have a lot of the guys come out, a lot of the players from SAC come out, and a lot of my celebrity friends, so it should be a good time here in SAC.
Speaking of the celebrity softball event that you put on to benefit JUGLIFE, in the past you've hosted at Chase Field, you've had guys like Chris Paul, Larry Fitzgerald, Mikal Bridges, just to name a few. What is it going to look like this year? What can we expect?
You definitely can expect some Bay Area faces. Yeah. Whenever I do it, I do it in the area. I like to bring those people out that the people know. So definitely some people in the Bay Area, there's some celebrities in the Bay Area that you guys are going to know.
Can you drop us any?
No, I'm gonna leave it a little inconspicuous.
Okay, I got you. When did you start with JUGLIFE? How did this all come to be? I read something about you being in Flint, Michigan, and wanting to benefit the community there as well.
I've always done things in Flint, in my home city, and they had the water crisis. I believe it was 2013-14. I was playing for Denver, and I was drinking a gallon of water a day just because I had read up on how healthy it is to drink a lot of water, and especially as an athlete. And I started writing on the jugs, JUGLIFE, #JUGLIFE, and then people started doing the same and posting on Instagram and tagging it, and I was like, okay, this could actually be a thing. Then my business partner, Kez Reed, he was like, let's make this a thing, and he had connections out in Uganda of villages that needed water wells and water and resources, and we just put our heads together and we came up with JUGLIFE.
Such a big deal. Where does this come from, you giving back? Because this isn't the only thing that you do, not even during the off season, but during the season. Just where does it come from? Were you raised like this? My mother definitely instilled giving back into my genes, and I just make sure that I've always been able to give back in whatever city I'm in or whatever team I'm playing for. I do turkey drives, Christmas giveaways. So when I had the opportunity to actually do a foundation, it was heaven sent. It was meant to be.
Don, if you can, let's bring up right there. Yeah, exactly. That is what's happening on the 15th. Take us through the day. What can fans, if they decided to attend this, can expect out of the celebrity softball?
You get to see a whole bunch of celebrities, obviously. Hopefully, we have a home run derby, and then we have the game, and guys get to actually see a lot of non-baseball players play a different sport. So I don't know if anybody's ever seen like soccer players throw a football. So it could be funny, or you can be like, okay, that guy's athletic all around. So it's a lot of energy, but anything is family fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, and every time we do it, it's a great turnout, and the cities that we do it in are always great times.
So what about you, though? Are you hitting dingers?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You got an eye?
I'm home. I'm straight home running. It's hitting the wall.
Between you and Kevin Herter, who's also expected to be a team captain, who's going to hit it farther?
I don't think Kevin's going to be hitting anything, but he'll definitely be a team captain and be there supporting.
In the past, who surprised you the most out of guys that you brought out?
Matt Barnes.
Really?
Yeah, he was straight homers when he played. I think it was when I did it in Oakland. Yeah.
Real dual sport athlete.
Yeah. Love it. No, we couldn't stop here and ask you without asking you basketball-related questions.
Absolutely.
You said at the end of the season, you still have gas left in the tank. You still want to play.
Absolutely.
What is your off-season looking like right now? What are your prospects possibly for this next season?
Oh man, I'm feeling amazing. I'll be going into my 17th season, and I know everybody says this, but I haven't felt better. I'm healthy. I'm active. I eat the right way, and that's a thing about a lot
lot of guys, they don't eat the right way. I'm vegan, so I'm just really dedicated to my body and to my craft. And yeah, I plan on continuing my career.
Is there a chance you're back here in Sacramento?
Absolutely, it's a chance. Absolutely.
How much fun have you had in Sac? Like, what has impressed you the most about the fan base here? And I know you know a little bit about them. Like, you've been in the Bay. It's not like you were far.
Yeah, the fan base is amazing. The way that we've had fans. We have fans who sit courtside who travel to every game. I've never seen that before. Stay in the same hotel and everything. So it's really fans are fans out here, and they love and they support us through thick and thin. So that was pretty dope coming here.
Your guy Mike Brown got paid.
Absolutely.
Just like
Congratulations, Mike.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Mike.
I know, like, finally fans are just able to breathe because, you know, with the table talks and everything that was going down, but just how well deserved is this? And just tell us a little bit about Mike and your relationship with him and how special it is to play for him.
Oh, I mean, it's amazing playing for Mike. He's a very vocal guy. He's a very intentional guy. I had him 2 years as assistant coach when I was playing for Oakland, the years that we won the championship. And his energy is amazing, and it's so well deserved, the money that he got. And the way that he brought this team to where they are now, unfortunately, we didn't get to make the playoffs this year. Everything didn't turn out how we wanted to. We had a couple injuries, but, you know, everything doesn't work out how it's supposed to. But I'm glad they got that out the way so that now we can build this roster and really make it far in the playoffs next year.
Speaking of the finals, though, we got to ask you, Celtics, Mavericks, what do you like about this series? Who do you think's going to win?
I like the storyline, if anything.
Straight up.
I feel like the storyline, like they always say the NBA is scripted. This is the best script they could have wrote. Obviously because of KP and Kyrie being in Dallas now, or being able to to switch. So it's just 2-2, and it's amazing. And also PJ and Gafford coming from bad teams. I've had that experience of coming from a bad team and then getting traded mid-season, going to a good team and making a run in the playoffs. And it's an amazing feeling just seeing the guys surrounding you and being around, I don't want to call people losers, but guys that aren't as serious as winning, and then being put in a position where, like, okay, everybody's serious around here, and the only way up is to win. So that energy, I'm sure those guys are living through that energy, and it's going to be a great series.
We'll change the directions a little bit, but this summer is a big summer for Team USA basketball, JaVale. Paris Olympics 2024. You were a part of that gold medal team 4 years ago. Just what was it about that team that made it so special, and what do you think about the roster construction on this year's team and how they're going to do?
In 2020, which was really 2021, which is a crazy concept, but because of the COVID year, we had a lot of dogs on that team and a lot of great players. And one thing I realized, looking back in hindsight, that we struggled with was playing time.
Yeah.
So with this team, which is a better team than 2020 was, they're gonna have everybody gonna play 5 minutes, or like how is this gonna be like a all-star game? But everybody, some guys are definitely gonna humble themselves and for the greater good. And the goal is to win a gold. So I'm sure they're not gonna have a problem doing that.
Is the world catching up to Team USA though? That's the talk of everything.
I don't want to say the world's catching up to Team USA. I wouldn't say that. I would say there are some countries that are getting a lot of guys on their team who are in the NBA.
Yeah.
And if you look at the teams that usually win, it's the teams that have a lot of NBA guys on it. So I just believe everybody in the world is catching up to get guys in the NBA. And once you're in the NBA, it's a whole different energy. You have a whole different swag out there when you're playing in the Olympics.
Gotcha.
Amazing stuff. JaVale McGee, we appreciate you coming on the show.
You guys.
If you want to give one more shout out to the softball game, let everybody know.
JuglifeWater.com. Make sure that you guys are locked in. Go and get your tickets. It's June 15th, Sutter Health Field, and yeah, I want to see you guys there.
Show up, see some dingas, all right?
Be there.